Today, I'm here to read 23. It's done in the spirit of all the kitchen table lessons that my mom has told me that have come full circle. It's sort of hearkening back to how she came to be here and she first immigrated to Oakland from South Korea at 23. And I'm here now. It's also done in the memory of my father who passed away 3 years ago. He always told me to tell my story. All right. Reflect on your mother and where she's been at 23. You may choose to move to the same city as she did, but don't tread in the same fearful ways. Reflect on your mother's back, how it has been bowed for you to stand taller where you are now. Reflect on your mother's face, but do not fear the same ways yours begin to look like hers, or how your body exudes the same scent, or how her voice sometimes cracks from your dry throat, or how everything you say these days always feels like a prayer for water. You will find more gray hairs than before, and when you do encounter them, do not commit them to a shrine on your mirror. Shed them as quickly as they grow until they grow faster than your cares. You'll find that grief has changed the shape of your face. The tears would have carved new contours for the memories of your father to finally find his rest. Sleepless nights, visits to manicured lawn where marbled headstone sits, flag half-staffed, triangle folded, 21-year-old fatherless, 21 gun salute, weigh the corners of your lips into deeper pockets. Regret comes back. Sit with it, but never longer than when you should be sleeping. Regret posts a constant bedside vigil. Remember the nurse's name and her story of loving a daughter who doesn't know her. You are a good daughter, she says to you. You will gather many old pictures of the young man to fill the cracks in stories untold. Think Meridian County, Georgia, rural red dust, East Oakland streets. And for the last time, boot-polished black rags, hot iron starch on army greens, his voice all fade. At the end of this, you will come to find no more traces of your father's face in yours. That old religion sticks with you. Keep it like gospel melodies from when you were a good alto singer in stiff new shoes, the very same you sing to yourself as prayers. Shed ties with Jesus. Never apologize. Because you are doing okay. Read old journals often and laugh because you survived all that bullshit your younger self thought would end disastrously. Rejoice, the walls no longer close in because weeping may endure for a night, but my joy comes in the morning. Your mother's blessing ain't wrong because mountains have been bowing in your very presence before your birth. Make very few promises. Never make promises to your lover. Never accept any from her either. Only make promises to yourself, to your mother, and to always breathe and hide money in way little places and be thankful to know God in particular, but always be thankful. And a few words about your lover. The poetry about her might fall flat. It just be like that sometimes when you think of her quick smile, her voice behind bedroom doors, how she still comes home to you midnight, body heavy from a day's work, all spent from double shifts and bridge tolls. You'll think of only 2 words: reflection, relief. She will go the distance in mileage, trades in few hours of sleep. She calls you honey more often than your own name. She will know where to place her hands when you ache from heaving the same troubles. And this is what you have come to know of love. There is a name for the condition of backaches and the way the little images lodge tears free when you mind your own damn business. And the drawing tightness around the heart, they are fragments of a 38th parallel. We here have a way of carrying war. Much in the same ways as your mother, in the same ways as your mother's father, in the same ways as your father, his brother, his father, in the manner in which those before you had had hearts collapse from the inside. The news from Mama's lands, the last memory of your cousin pressing her hand to meet yours against glass too thick. The legacies of it all are haphazardly stitched. Finally, when asked, what are you? Where are you from? You will feel disoriented. There is never any single answer to give, no numbers neatly rounded to a significant body other than the one you still struggle to love. All you know is that you amount to more than halves, or a decision derived down to checkboxes, or area codes, or the formula of how your parents met, or any theory of how you yourself came to be at 23. And flesh out your answers to those who face you long enough to listen. The unanswered questions stir the ghost restless for want of forgiveness. Just one warning. You may open your hands to empty stretches of bitter, silent history. These are the things you have carried. Thank you.